Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nomad Love and Community. Today, we're diving into one of the most challenging aspects of the nomadic lifestyle that nobody talks about. Whether you're navigating long-distance love, rebuilding friendships in a new city, or just feeling lonely on the road, this episode is for you. Stick around as we explore practical strategies and hear from our guest who's been through exactly what you're experiencing. Let's build meaningful connections together.
Real quick personal note. I just moved to Porto last month, and within the first week, I felt that familiar tug. Excitement mixed with a pinch of grief for the friends I left behind. That mixture is exactly why today's topic matters. It's okay to want both freedom and love.
Joining me is my co-host, James Mitchell. James, say hi and tell folks one quick example of a friendship that surprised you while traveling.
Hey everyone. Hi Sophia. One example. I met a doctor at a co-working event in Bali who became a weekend hiking buddy in Chiang Mai 6 months later. We stayed connected through a shared playlist and monthly voice notes. It surprised me because what started as an episodic tie turned into a reliable local anchor when our paths crossed again. I've been there, and here's what actually worked.
Perfect setup. Today we're introducing the Friendship Portfolio, a tactical, emotionally intelligent framework to intentionally diversify the kinds of friendships you maintain, so you have support, fun, and belonging no matter where you land. In the next few minutes, we'll cover why social fragmentation matters, define 4 friend types, and give you clear steps to audit and rebalance your portfolio without burning out.
First, why this matters. Nomads meet lots of people, but those relationships often stay shallow because of time constraints, different travel calendars, and the emotional labor of saying goodbye. You can end up with a long list of acquaintances and still feel lonely. This isn't a moral failing. It's structural. Let's make this practical. The portfolio approach treats friendship like a balanced set of roles that each meet a different need.
From an emotional perspective, nomads carry repeated mini-grief cycles each time they leave a place. Attachment patterns show up. Some people need predictable, deep anchors. Others can thrive with episodic, high-energy connections. The portfolio helps you plan for both the practical and the emotional needs, so you don't default to either isolation or overcommitment.
Quick example of failure and success. Failure, treating everyone like an anchor and burning out trying to stay in daily contact with dozens of people. Success, someone I know who intentionally kept 1 anchor at home, 2 local intimates per city, and a rotating set of episodic buddies. That mix meant she had dependable emotional support plus fresh social energy at meetups. Don't just survive the nomad life. Thrive in it.
Now let's define the 4 portfolio categories clearly: anchors, local intimates, episodic buddies, and professional connectors. Anchors are deep, emotionally steady people, partners, family members, or long-term friends you rely on across moves. Local intimates are friends you lean on in a specific city. They know your day-to-day. Episodic buddies are energizing, short-term companions for trips, classes, or events. Professional connectors are useful for work, introductions, and widening your network. Each plays a unique role in emotional and practical resilience.
To make it actionable, aim for 1 to 2 anchors, 1 to 3 local intimates per city when feasible, a rotating list of 5 to 10 episodic buddies, and a small set of professional connectors who can introduce you to new circles. Those numbers scale with your time budget. This is not about cold efficiency. It's about intentional allocation of limited energy. Let's make this practical. Great questions. First, prioritize by function and reciprocity. Ask, who gives me emotional steadiness? Who energizes me? And who helps me practically? Give higher time budgets to anchors and local intimates, and accept episodic buddies as lower intensity wins. Second, converting an acquaintance to an anchor takes shared vulnerability and consistent small investments. Deepen one recurring activity, introduce each other to your other friends, and test reliability over time. Consistency beats grand gestures.
And emotionally, converting someone into an anchor requires clarity and boundaries. Share why they matter, ask for what you need, and be willing to reciprocate. Also, recognize when someone really can't be an anchor. That's okay. Saying goodbye or stepping back is healthy and honors both people. That's such a human thing to feel.
Here are 3 concrete tactical tips you can use right away. 1. Run a 30-minute portfolio audit. List your contacts into the 4 buckets and mark the top 3 who matter most. 2. Launch a 2-week connector plan. Reach out to 3 people to set up short, specific interactions. Coffee, a walk, or a skill swap. 3. Use a 1-line closure script for farewells that preserves goodwill. Something like, I'm leaving in 2 weeks and I really value our time. Can we keep a monthly voice note or plan a reunion? Small scripts reduce awkwardness and honor emotions.
To add emotional nuance to tip 3, make the closure personal. Name what they gave you and what you hope for next. For example, you made my first month here feel like home. I'd love to stay in touch. That balances honesty and warmth. Let's build that bridge together.
Quick tactical checklist listeners can do this week. 1. A 30-minute portfolio audit. 2. Pick 2 people and invite them into the 2-week connector plan. 3. Practice the closure script for any upcoming farewells. Do these small steps and you'll notice your social world feel more intentional and less chaotic. Let's make this practical.
Before we close, a quick recap. The Friendship Portfolio helps you balance anchors, local intimates, episodic buddies, and professional connectors, so your social life survives moves and reduces loneliness. One immediate action: spend 30 minutes today mapping your portfolio. You don't need to fix everything at once. One small step is progress. You're not alone on this road.
If today's episode resonated, take that 30-minute audit as your homework and try the 2-week connector plan. And if you want tools and deeper training, check the episode resources at nomadlifesuccess.com, where we've put templates and scripts to help you implement this framework. You don't have to do this alone anymore.
If today's episode resonated with you, I invite you to check out the relationship courses available at nomadlifesuccess.com. You'll find practical training on dating, long-distance relationships, friendship building, and creating community while traveling, along with many other nomad-focused courses. Bye for now.